everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin, and before we get started, elephant in the room, yeah, I am wearing pimple patches today. I don't normally do this, but my graduation is in literally 4 days, and my skin is breaking out so badly, so please ignore that. If it's a little bit distracting, if it's a little bit annoying, trust me, I know. But today I am updating my This Is Fantasy Project Pan. This project pan was created by Ali. It is a Fantastic Ladies collab. I always get asked where I find the prompts. You have to join the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group if you would like to join this project. All of the prompts are on there ready to go. So the aim or the goal or the point, I guess, of this project is I have a big long list that Ali has made full of fantasy creatures, and each creature has a makeup prompt or a skincare prompt which correlates to something that you have to pan. Normally you can pick your own usage goals and things like that, but I like to randomize my prompts. I know most people don't do that. Most people do hand choose their prompts, which is completely fine to do, but I just like a little bit of a challenge, so I like to randomly roll in new prompts every update. And today we are going to be rolling in 2 new prompts, which I'm so excited about. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I do so many project pans, shop my stashes, and get ready with me's here on this channel, normally with bright, fun, colourful makeup. Today, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, I did like a little bit of a wing, but like it's quite light compared to the rest of the eye makeup. We'll talk about the wing later on because it is using one of the products in this project today. So I'm going to jump straight into it. Without further ado, let's go from newest product to oldest product. Okay, so the first product that I am rolling in, I have been very overwhelmed with eyeshadow, and there are a lot of eyeshadows in this project right now, so I'm whittling them out, okay? The first prompt, this was for the prompt A Zombie, and that is a product that is falling apart. So I chose my Soph X Revolution palette. You're seeing it on screen now. The lid has completely come off of this, and I am working on the shade Fairy Lights, which is the just kind of inner corner highlight kind of shade in this palette. You're seeing what it looks like last month. And this is what we are looking like today. You can see we've expanded this pan quite a lot actually. I wasn't expecting to make such good progress within the month, but actually I'm really happy with myself. My goal is to finish it, and we are slowly but surely getting there. So as you can see, it's truly falling apart. It's in 2 halves. So this is my Pan That palette from a few years ago, I think, and this is the shade Fairy Lights up here. I do use this as an inner corner shade. I'm not using it as an inner corner shade today because I do have yet another inner corner shade to work on, but we are slowly making progress on this. We are slowly finishing it. We used it 15 times this month, and we only rolled it in last month, so that's 15 uses in total. I think that's a really good usage target to hit. 15 uses. It's just really easy to use. Just pop it in the inner corner. Pretty simple. It's pretty simple. I would like to finish this whole palette sometime. I don't know. I don't know if I'm brave enough to commit to a Pan That palette just yet, but maybe a companion palette. I'm not sure. I've got months to think about that. I've got like 6 months to think about that. We're fine. But yeah, just in the meantime, I'm kind of working on this palette. When Cypress Umber is done from my Pan That palette this year, I'll move on to finish this shade, which obviously won't take too long. But Fairy Lights, just a nice shade to pop on the inner corner. We've used it 15 times, and I think maybe in 3 months, 2 or 3 months, we'll have this finished, which is going to be so exciting. So that's staying in. I'm really happy about this usage. It's not too hard to use. Yeah, I'm happy. Okay, this is bad. This is a bad, I don't know what I was thinking when I rolled this in. So this is for the shade A Unicorn, and that is a brand new product. So I didn't have any brand new products because I'm on a no buy, so I don't have anything. So I decided to roll in something that I've just never used. It was something I purchased at the end of last year and I've never used it. This is my Revolution Night and Day eyeshadow palette. It is a dupe for a Pat McGrath palette. It's very me, it's very cool toned, very blue, and this is what we look like today. If you're thinking I can't see any usage, it's because we have not touched this. I've not touched this at all since rolling it in, or ever for that matter. This was for the goal and no pan left behind like target, so I had to use every single shade at least one time. I've not used any of the shades any times, so yeah. Whoopsie. I was in my head thinking, oh, I'm gonna wear this palette when I do this update, but I've actually used another shade from this project as well today, so it didn't really go. I mean, I could have used it, I just kind of forgot. Yeah, not good. This is probably going to be a declutter at the end of the year. I don't know why I bought it. I did not need to buy it, but who knows? Maybe I'll use it and fall in love with it. You never know. So this is obviously staying in. An epic fail. Epic fail. I forgot to do weights yet again. So obviously this has not lost any weight because we have not used it once. And the Sofx Revolution palette, I think it lied to me. So last month apparently it weighed 193.88 grams. And apparently this month it weighs 193.78 grams, meaning we lost 0.1 grams. But I've only used one shade 15 times, so that's a lot of weight loss. I highly doubt that. I think we were lied to. Okay, next, finally, something a little bit better. This was for the Prompt Golem, and that is a product that helps / rescues you. So I have very, very dry skin, so I decided to roll in my BeautyBay moisturizer. This is the Rich Moisturizer with oatmeal and oat lipid in it, and this is what it looked like last month. You can see we weren't that far away from finishing it, to be honest. And this is what it looks like today. We have completely finished it. I used this as a nighttime moisturizer just because it was very, very heavy, very, very rich. Perfect for my super, super, super dry skin. This is another empty off the list. So yeah, there is nothing left in here. It is completely gone. I had to use this 20 times to finish it. We only rolled this in last month. So really, really successful with this. I'm really, really happy that we've got another empty on the cards. And yeah, now I'm moving to a product that's not cruelty-free as my nighttime moisturizer. So hopefully I can get that out, and that would be even better to get a non-cruelty-free item out of my collection. I'm really happy with this. It was a really nice moisturizer. It wasn't too old either, which is nice. Yeah, this lost a lot of weight as well. Last month it weighed 88.81 grams, and this month it weighs 77.34 grams, meaning we lost 11.47 grams. That's a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot, but it was a very thick moisturizer, like I said. Cream products do always go faster than powder products, with weight especially. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. It is gone. It is an empty. Success. Next, moving on, I'm really proud of this prompt. I'm going to say this every single time. So this prompt was for the prompt Fenria, and that was a wolf themed product, and I scoured my collection for a wolf themed product because it's hard, and I found this. This is the eyeshadow Howl You Doin' from MBA Cosmetics. It's like a pink to yellow duochrome, and last month I had used this 2 times, so this was not rolled in. This was a previously worked on shade, and this month this is what we look like, and we've used it an additional 2 times for a total of 4 uses in the project. Not too much difference, I don't think. We do have a 10 use goal on this, so it is staying in. I've just not really been working on pinks too much recently. I know that I set a goal to work on pinks in my Pan That palette this month, but things have changed a little bit already, I know. We're like 10 days into the month and it's already changed. So just bear with me on this one. It will be worked on very, very soon, but maybe not quite yet. but we're trudging along. I'm happy with it. It's a beautiful shade. It does go with the pinks in my Pan That palette, so I am not too worried about this. So last month this weighed 3.47 grams, and this month it weighs 3.44 grams, meaning we lost 0.03 grams, which again seems a lot. I'm not sure if that was a little bit of a porcupine there, but who knows? And finally, this was for the prompt Pegasus, and that was a white product. Now, when I rolled this in, I did misread it. I thought it said white packaging product and not white product. So we've rolled something in with white packaging. This is Colourpop Moonwalk, and as of last month, we had used it 5 times in total. We did have a 10 use goal, and this is what it looks like this month. We have used it the additional 5 times to make 10 total uses, and this will be rolling out. So this is the shade that I have as my eyeliner today. I mixed it with Inglot Duraline, and it just has like a little bit of a shine to it. Like, you don't think anything's happening from face on, and then I turn and it's like, ooh. I think it's really cute. Obviously, we had to scrape a tiny bit out. I tried not to scrape too much out. I do really like this shade, but it was overwhelming to have so many eyeshadows in this project. So I'm really glad that an eyeshadow is rolling out. I kind of didn't realize how many eyeshadows I was working on until it was too late. And then I was like, oh no, I'm too much. So 1 eyeshadow out. I'm praying we don't have an eyeshadow prompt roll in, because I don't think I can do that to myself. Last month that weighed 18.42 grams, and this month it weighs 18.41 grams, meaning we lost 0.01 grams. So I'm going to get, I always forget, is it Pretty Random or Tiny Decisions? Tiny Decisions, that's the one. So I don't think I have deleted the prompts which I've already used. I think some of them are and some of them aren't. So it's just, we're gonna have to roll. We're gonna have to roll and see. If we get a prompt that we've already worked on, we'll obviously roll again. What have we got? Fenria, that was the wolf. I don't know why it resets all the time, but we're just gonna have to go with it. Loch Ness. We haven't had that one, I don't think. Let me just double check. No, so Loch Ness is the first one. I don't know what that prompt is, so that will be interesting. Loch Ness, and we've had Bigfoot. Oh my goodness me, this is embarrassing. Okay, Loch Ness, and Pixie. Have we had Pixie? No, we haven't. So Loch Ness and Pixie, they are our 2 new prompts. I'm going to run off camera. I'm going to see what those prompts are. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about our 2 new products. So yeah, I'll see you in 2 ticks. Okay, so I'm back, and this was really hard. Both of these prompts could have easily been eyeshadows, but I've tried not to do that. This was difficult. Okay, so Pixie was for a product from an out of control category. That could have been eyeshadows, like eyeshadow palettes. I have a lot. That is my biggest category, but it didn't say most out of control category. It just said from an out of control category, or at least that's what I've got in front of me. So I remember doing my inventory video and having over 30 loose glitters. So this is the shade Milky Way. It's like a topper kind of shade. It's got blue and pink and purple in it. And I'm going to give myself a 5 use goal for this. I know it's not much, but 5 uses for a glitter is pretty good. I was going to do a 10 use goal, but like, I don't know, I don't use them that much. They do go unloved quite a lot in my collection. When I do use them, I'm always like, oh my god, I love them so much. But they do sometimes go neglected. So I'm going to do a 10 use goal. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. I did not want to do an eyeshadow at all. And then the Loch Ness prompt was a product that has an embossing / print. I did not know what to do for this because, again, eyeshadows have prints and embossings. I'm very overwhelmed with cheap products. I'm trying to finish my Pan That palette this year. But I decided to roll in my Fenty Beauty bronzer. This has a little embossing here, and I'm going to try and wear down this embossing however long it takes. It's in the shade Caramel Cutie. It's a little bit dark for me, but light hands and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, maybe this is a bad idea. I really don't know. I'm not too confident about the prompts that we rolled in today, but that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game sometimes. You just gotta plow through and keep your fingers crossed. So yeah, that is it for this video today, guys. If you did enjoy this video, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I hope my pimple patches weren't too distracting. I did actually go to the doctor's this morning to try and get an acne prescription because I don't know, I'm able to clear my everyday acne, but my hormonal acne when I'm due on my period, it's rough. It's really, really, really rough. And that's kind of the things that like salicylic acid and a healthy diet can't really contribute to if it's hormonal. So yeah, my doctor's gonna phone me back sometime today, make a treatment plan, and hopefully my skin worries will disappear. That's nothing to do with why we're here today. I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you have an absolutely incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a new video. Bye!